You know, for all the monsters I hunt and curses I lift, it's the human conflicts that baffle me the most. Wars over land, power, revenge, it never ends.
In the lands between, human conflict often escalates into something far greater. The struggle for dominance over the great runes has led to unimaginable destruction. Yet, we demigods, though not entirely human, are embroiled in these conflicts just the same.
The desire for power and control seems intrinsic to human nature. As a guide, I've observed the tarnished and their ceaseless quest for strength. It's a cycle that perpetuates itself, often at great cost.
Take the elves and dwarves back on the continent. They're not human, yet they get dragged into human wars. Most of the time, they just want to be left alone, to live their lives. But humans, we have a knack for dragging everyone into our mess.
My brother Michele sought a way to end suffering, to heal the world. But even his divine intentions were not enough to prevent conflict. In our pursuit of peace, we often find ourselves becoming part of the very struggle we wish to end.
It's a paradox. Non-humans, like myself, are often seen as either saviors or threats. The Erd tree, for instance, is a symbol of life and guidance, yet it has also become a focal point of conflict. My role is to guide the tarnished, but I cannot escape the turmoil that surrounds us.
I've seen that too. Take the Dryads of Brokilon Forest. They want nothing to do with human affairs, yet they constantly have to defend their home from human encroachment. Their perspective is one of perpetual defense, of protecting their way of life from outsiders.
In many ways, we demigods are protectors as well. But our power, our very existence, often becomes a catalyst for conflict. It is a burden we bear, to be seen as both protector and threat.
It's a delicate balance. To be powerful, yet compassionate. To guide without imposing. The tarnished often seek strength without understanding the consequences. They view power as an end, not a means to an end.
And then there's the Scoia'tael, the non-human guerrillas fighting against human oppression. They see human conflict as something to resist, to rebel against. They're not looking for power, they're looking for survival and justice.
Survival and justice, two sides of the same coin. In my world, survival often necessitates acts that are far from just. The scarlet rot within me is both a curse and a weapon. It is my means of survival, but it brings suffering to those around me.
Perhaps the key lies in understanding and empathy, to truly see from another's perspective, to recognize their struggles and desires. The Erd tree's light is meant to illuminate all paths, not just those of the powerful.
To empathy then. If more humans could see the world through non-human eyes, maybe, just maybe, we'd have fewer conflicts and more understanding.
To understanding. May we all learn to see beyond our own struggles.
And to guidance, may we find the wisdom to lead and the humility to follow.